Man, chat, we back. We gonna jump on their head one more time. Yeah, we gonna jump on their head one more time. Damn, I can't even. It won't even let me go back and shut the last live off. I don't know what happened, Big O.G. I guess one of them. I don't know what happened, Big O.G. I don't know what happened. It won't even let me cut off the last live. But you know, all this stuff going on in the world, the internet been messed up the past couple of days. Yeah, especially on this side. Yeah, the internet been all messed up. I ain't gonna blame you too. I'm gonna blame the whole internet system. Yeah, cause so many people are posting what's going on over there in Palestine, and they don't like that. I remember when they first started dropping the missiles, they cut the internet. Yeah, they cut the internet. Yeah, they cut the internet. Yeah, we back, Big O.G. We back. Man, let me do it like this. Yeah, we back, Duck D's. Big salute, Duck D's. Big salute, Big O.G. Yeah, ever since what's been going on in Palestine, boy, they ain't even caring about Africa. But yeah, they cut the internet ever since that's been going on over there. You know what goes on in the Middle East, it affects Africa too, as a whole. You know, they really don't want the American people to see them over there getting whooped like that. You know, The wicked individuals, they want to control the narrative and control the media. Yep. And then they say they don't want people to be recording because that'll give a strategic advantage to the enemies of the wicked. Yeah, they can't stop. It's too many people. See, that's the thing. See, that's the beautiful thing of people with cell phones and people, showing what's going on. Yeah, they can only slow it down. Like I say, the information that I'm seeing now is a day old. They still shooting off over up there, up the street, across the desert. Yeah, they battling. It may not be boots on the ground yet, but boy, they shooting. Boy, they got the air flights done went up. So yeah, they battling right now. I know I was watching, I think I was on Search for Yahoo panel when they started. And they cut StreamYard. Because everybody been streaming it live. Yep, everybody been streaming it live. They cut the live feeds. So when y'all watching these streamers and they talking about they got the live feed on, that might not even, hey Duck D's, now that might be AI. When they showing a live feed of what's going on over there in the Middle East, now that could be AI. But when you watching people live like me talking to you, you know I'm real deal. Yeah, you know I'm real deal. Oh, they finally cut it off. And the way them things hitting the ground too, woo. Nah, Doug D, I don't never put it on my channel. I just get on there to speak freely and my main goal when I get on these panels is to hopefully reach some like-minded people and get them to come over here and join our community. But it seemed like I'm getting more trolls than anything. But big salute to the like-minded people that have come from the platforms that I've been on. Big salute to y'all. But you see the troll activity done picked up. Man, white supremacy domination, big O.G. Trade routes. Iran is the roadway to West Asia. You know, I don't know if you ever heard about the old Silk Highway, trade routes, uh, oil, resources. That's what they trying to accomplish. They want to control all the resources. They fighting over resources. You know, and then it go to the Crusades. The Crusades never stop. The fight of Islam versus Christianity, it never stopped. You know, because even though Islam was touched on, Christianity was did the worst, infiltrated the worst. Yeah, so it's been a battle going on, man. It's so much. It's so much at play. It could be mind-boggling. But just know to keep it simple. The wicked versus the righteous. That's all it is. The wicked versus the righteous. You know, the wicked want to keep control, but they don't got the power. The meek shall inherit the earth. Yeah, Duck D's is the chambers under the pyramid is called the halls of Amenti. The halls of Amenti. They already know what's up under the pyramids. Yeah, big O.G, the wicked will always perish. See, they even know the names of the what's under the pyramid. They've been known that stuff was under the pyramids. But now the average person got the technology to see, but it's called the halls of Amenti. You know, the pyramids were not only a power plant, they were ascension chambers. Like when older people back in ancient times, when they were getting ready to pass on, they would ascend their spirit, like basically pass away in the pyramids, so their energy will go up and be one. Yeah, the halls of Amenti. It's been documented. The Emerald Tablets of Thoth, you know, it's all been documented. You know, they want you to think the pyramids were burial chambers. Everybody know the kings and queens of ancient Egypt and the Sudan and Upper Egypt and Lower Egypt were buried in the Valley of the Kings. But see, by them trying to put their self into history, they had to rewrite it, and the lies are starting to expose their self. The wicked are exposing themselves. Yeah, the wicked, they exposing themselves. No, the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. The Emerald Tablets are not false. It's called the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. Thoth. Yeah, Duck D's. Yeah, Emerald Tablets. You know my speech. You know I'm a country bumpkin. Yeah, so yeah, so my speech be thrown off sometimes. I be trying to speak clearly, but like the people out here tell me, boy, you got a heavy tongue. Nah, you good, Duck D's. That's that southern coming out of me. You know, some of the words that sound similar, it be hard to distinguish. Yeah, my fault, Duck D's. That's my bad. Yeah, the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. Yeah, them laptops. Yeah, these laptops be. Hey, boy, China got a new computer out. Boy, that thing bad. I'm talking about surround sound. One of my dudes that come up to the coffee I'm gonna say the tea shop that come up to the restaurant that I be at. Boy, he had one of them new. I forgot what the name of it, but he got it from China. Boy, that's a badass laptop. China got some badass technology, y'all. China got some tech, like for real. Matter of fact, let me see. Yeah, China got some tech. China's about 10 years, maybe more, ahead in the future of America. Not unless America's sitting on some secret technology. Yeah, 40 years ahead of the rest of the world. Yep, yep. Yeah, China and Russia. That's why I say, boy, the wicked leaders of America, boy, got the citizens in trouble. Because they wicked. They see that their power is gone. So they'd rather try to destroy the whole world than to relinquish their power. That's the wickedness of these wicked individuals, man. Yeah, China don't got no technology block. China, they over there making all the chips. The biggest chip maker that was in America, they done moved to China. Elon Musk, he moving over there to either India, Russia, or China. He moving to the global south. He take his talents overseas. Bill Gates been gone. Bill Gates set up his headquarters in Nairobi, Kenya. All these billionaires and millionaires that run America, they don't even live in America. See, America is just where the cattle is, the slave plantation. See, over here is where all the resources at, the global south. China, Russia, Africa, Asia. This where all the resources at. See, America got resources, but they gotta dig for them. That's what they gonna use the people of America for. Either you gonna be in a war, or either you gonna be digging in one of them holes, or you gonna be working on one of them oil rigs. Them gonna be the three major jobs that come up. Watch what I tell you. And then your boss might be a robot. Look at the trucking industry. They got trucks that drive themselves now. They already on the road. So all those truck drivers making that money, they know, they know, they see it happening before their eyes. until them trucks start running people off the road. But yeah, the world is changing, y'all. The world is changing. Let's see. You want to go somewhere else? Let's take it to. Let's go to Jacksonville. Yeah, so shit, we gotta be, man, gotta be ready, man. Yeah, off the road, boy, they gonna be them, let one of them sensors in them trucks mess up while that truck been riding. People gonna be getting ran off the road, big OG. Watch. Some nasty work. Nasty, filthy, dirty work. AI gonna be driving the 18 wheelers. Yep. Some nasty work, boy. Nasty work. And it's almost 12 o'clock. Damn. But you know, in the midst of all that, it seemed like this side of the world, because this side of the world prays a lot more than the other side. I gotta be honest with y'all. You know, on that side of the world, we probably pray, do Bible study one day out the week, and in church on Sunday. Shit, out here they praying and worshiping damn near every day. The Muslims 5 times every day. No, 6 times every day. They do the regular prayers, and then late night they do a prayer too. I've noticed that. Big soup, everybody tuning in, tapping in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. This ain't gonna be no long lie. I just had to come back, tap back in with my people. I hate when they cut me off and then I don't tap back in with y'all. I believe it, O.G. Before I left America, man, I tried to give my mom and her boyfriend the message of Islam. They listened, but they were just showing me that they were paying respect because I was speaking godly, but they weren't worried about that shit. Yeah, so don't nobody really pray. Except for the radical Christians. There are some radical Christians out there. And the only reason they call people, religious people, radical is because they do what God say do. Anything wicked, you supposed to chop the head off of it. You're supposed to stand up, stand on business. You're supposed to muscle up on it. Yeah, Babylon. Mystery Babylon. Yep. See, America used to be the place where the wicked would go and do their wicked activities. Now they find in other places. But you know, when God come and bring his judgment, ain't nobody gonna be able to hide. No underground bunkers, none of that. That's what Tehran is showing them now. The bunkers ain't gonna save you. Boy, the missiles they got going through them bunkers with pinpoint accuracy. So I wonder, is America going? Y'all hit that subscribe button as y'all tuning in, tapping in. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. So I'm waiting to see exactly what the U.S. military gonna do. What y'all think? Y'all think they're gonna try to invade, or they just gonna drop bombs on them? Because as soon as the first bomb drop from an American plane, direct, every military base that's around here is gonna get hit. And I think even in Asia too. So if you got any relatives that's in the military right now, I think you better call them and check on them. Because you never know when you might talk to them again. If you got any kids that's in the army, nieces, nephews, uncles, mamas, yeah, today will be a good day to call them, give them a call. You never know when you might talk to them again. Because it's looking like they at the point of no return. And then Iran said they not stopping. Even if Israel stop, they not stopping. They on the campaign. Y'all hit that subscribe button as y'all tuning in, tapping in. Come on, interact, engage with me. Yup. And Iran say shit, the party just getting started. They ain't even started yet. They said the other day, shit, they just shot off all their old missiles. These just be prepared. If you see anything strange in the sky come across America, boy, take cover. Yeah, they won't let nobody leave. Yep. Well, really, can't nobody leave. The airport is shut down. They surrounded by Arab countries. Yeah, see, they do they look. They'll even do their own people wicked. That let you know them some wicked individuals. And you know what's messed up? They can't even protect their own people. See, they bit off more than they could chew. They wrote a check that they ass couldn't cash. Bipolar talk, I still feel the same way. Same way I've been felt. It don't matter who the president was. Bipolar talk, we was gonna be in this situation anyway. The only thing that shocked me, I thought they was gonna go to battle in Europe. The like Middle East is the fire point. But I still feel the same way. My president, bipolar talk, name is Ibrahim Traore. Remember, I'm not in America. I'm just a citizen, an expat. I'm on the outside looking in. Bipolar talk. Hey, bipolar talk. When you look at me, you looking at one of the slaves that escaped the plantation. I'm just talking my shit from over here like, hey, y'all, look what I got going on. Hey, y'all better come on, pull up. The longer you wait, you know, Father Time waits on no man. Yeah, I escaped, but I got to give glory to God because I probably would still be there right with y'all. Look, my mama going through some things, so I was thinking about coming back, right? You know, she like, nah, stay where you at. Accomplish what God got for you. And not only that, boy, I've been having some wild, vivid dreams. Because if God got a plan for me to be anything like a messenger, see, one thing God knows that all his messengers that he sent, the wicked have killed them. So he got me delivering a message from a safe place, a place of refuge. This could be a place of refuge for anybody. Black, white, Asian. That's why I say what Ibrahim Traore, Gorda, and Gichiani got going on, this is a refuge of safety. You know, when God works, he works through people. That's what it's looking like, Duck D's. Because they're making it hard for people to leave America right now. They've seen those of us that have come to Africa and had any type of success. They don't want a mass migration out of America. I think they said it's over 500,000 Black Americans that have moved to the continent, like spread all out, all over. Now I don't know how many have went back or back and forth, but they see a movement. This has been prophesied about. Yeah, Duck D's, look at me, Duck D's. Look how far I've come. You know, you watch on this channel, you watch me go through ups and downs, you watch me go through scams, you watch me go through being scammed, you watch me go through drama, beef. So God using me as a parable and an example. I was up high, came down low, came back up, came down low. Now I'm on my way up, the glow up. You know, but the successful people that have come to Africa, they all on YouTube. What you mean going so hard for Orange Head? How was I going hard for Orange Head? What you mean I was going hard? Bipolar talk. Yeah, he gave me faith he was going to do the right thing, but I wasn't going hard for him. Oh, you talking about when I was trying to get the ambassador job? I was going hard for me and my black people when I was trying to get the job. You didn't hear me campaigning, telling people to go vote. I was telling y'all shit don't matter who you vote for. You don't decide who the president gonna be. So what you mean? I was going hard by bipolar talk. Maybe you took something wrong or out of context. He said going hard for Orange Head. Salute to you too, bipolar talk. I was going hard for that ambassador job because I knew, boy, that if I could get that job and get that money, shit, boy, I could make some changes for the good. But in America, bipolar talk, you got to realize and accept you're a slave and a lab rat. You got to accept that. I accepted it. See, the people that don't accept it are the ones that's all emotional. See, the environment of America got a lot of people losing their mind. Plus, they've been shot up with nanotech, so people don't even know how to think. Well, Bipolar Talk TV, go pull the videos while I was rooting for them and listen. Like I said, Bipolar Talk, it didn't matter who was gonna be president. You and the people of America, like myself used to be, are slaves. Bipolar Talk. See, you still haven't accepted that fact yet. Yeah, he did. He had everybody food. I thought that he was going to stand up for the people. Come to find out, he a wicked individual too. See, if you listen, if you pay attention, so I know bipolar people can't, it's hard for them to pay attention. See, you were taking it emotionally. I was looking at it and taking it from a business standpoint. I didn't care. I don't care nothing about politics, American politics. I was just speaking on it. So you took me trying to get the ambassador job to make things better for black people as rooting for Trump. Bipolar talk. See, that bipolar got you throwed off. See, you took it wrong. Yeah, you took what I was saying wrong. I wanted to see what he was gonna do. See, you gotta pay attention, Bipolar Talk TV. Now, if I'm wrong, you can always go back to my videos and remix them and come out here and make a fool of me. While I was rooting, I've been rooting for my people in Africa and America. Melanated individuals, Bipolar Talk. See, but by you being caught up in your emotions because of the environment you're in, what I was doing went over your head. You took it as, oh, I'm a MAGA supporter. I don't support neither party. See, when you support the two political parties in America, that's like you're choosing which plantation you want to work on. I got away from all that bipolar talk. You ain't paying attention? Come on, you got to fix that bipolarism. Boy, you got to take your medicine, bipolar talk. I kind of figured Trump was going to go this way. I told y'all Trump was probably going to rock with Israel when Netanyahu gave him that golden pager, letting Trump know I'll blow you off the map anytime. Like he did them folk in Lebanon. See, bipolar talk. See, when people are caught up in their emotions, they will eat the meat and swallow the bones. You're supposed to eat the meat and spit out the bones. See, that's the problem with America. People put their emotions into politics like they was really making a decision. So sad. See, my great auntie, she said it the best. She freed thousands of slaves. You heard of Harriet Tubman? She freed thousands of slaves. She would have freed thousands more if they would have known that they were slaves. See, a lot of y'all bipolar talk, you don't even realize you just a comfortable slave. You know what the problem is with Black America? Black Americans are so comfortable, they won't even continue to fight that the ancestors was fighting for. Everything the ancestors fought for has expired. Bipolar Talk TV. Bipolar Talk TV, how you gonna act when you go on McDonald's and they tell you, nah, you can't use the bathroom, black man. It's for white folks only. See, This current Black American generation, not even thinking about segregation gone. Didn't our ancestors, Martin Luther King, them, didn't they go do sit-ins and get bit on by dogs, sprayed with water hoses, beat just to be equal with somebody that they are superior to? And see, this generation can't even uphold it. Big salute, Big O.G. Bad work. That's what bipolar talk to you. That he said, I was rooting for Trump. See, he swallowed the bones into me. He got a bone in his throat. See, so but I blame it on the American environment. The environment that, because I see people, I talk to family members. The environment plus that nanotech got people losing their mind, got people ready to give it up. Especially the older generation. A lot of them ready to give it up. They know they stuck. And then you got the YN thinking they bad because they got switches and 100 guns. But let me tell you how stupid they is. Everybody think they bad because they got guns. Don't none of them make their own bullets. So how good are their guns gonna be when they don't got no more bullets and they can't fight? They don't got no hand-to-hand combat. It's gonna be a lot of buck breaking going on here in a minute in America. Watch. And if ain't nobody coming to the aid of the Palestinians, what make you think they gonna come to the aid of Black Americans? So one thing I know about white supremacy in America, oh yeah, they got something for every black man or black woman that think they bad. We watched a black woman rebuke a police officer in the name of Jesus and get her head blowed off. Then we just watched that on live TV. So bipolar talk, what you should do is prepare yourself. Prepare yourself, bipolar talk. Salute to you, bipolar talk. But yeah, you took what I was saying. Yeah, you took it totally wrong. See, that's another problem with black men. A lot of black men in America that's been raised by women. Too emotional. They don't know how to separate. They let their emotions determine their judgment instead of just letting go and letting God. But I was rooting for my people so I can get that job, so I can make people's situations better. Help my people. Yeah. But bruh took it as, he was rooting for Trump. But one thing I can't lie about, he did have a lot of people fooled though. Me being one of them, I thought that he was gonna do the right thing. But I didn't let my emotions get the best of me. I say, we'll see. Let's just see what he do. We just getting started. Let's see what happened. But see, when people are hard of paying attention deficit, they miss that part. Yeah, they missed that part. Big salute, Big O.G. That's why I told you, bipolar. I told you where to go pull the lives up. Yeah, the lives don't lie. I don't erase videos. Go back and pull them up. Yeah, my lives don't lie. Bipolar talk. You right. Go back and pull them up. Nah, I'm not. I'm just, I'm just responding to you, bipolar talk. Don't take it no way. See, emotions. You don't see me mad. I'm just talking. I'm just explaining to you where you're wrong at. You took me rooting for my people, trying to make my people's situation better by using the wicked individuals as me rooting for the wicked individuals. Just like I told you, go pull my lives. If you bipolar talk TV, what you do on your channel? Let me see. Do you do remixes? I'm trying to give you content. Yeah, you look like you do remixes. I'm giving you content. Go pull my lives. And where was I rooting for Trump? Oh, because I say, let's go, Donald, Big Trump, for entertainment and educational purposes. See, I'm not stuck in the emotional roller coaster like most of the American people, bipolar talk. See, you got me confused. And I know you good folk. Yeah, Duck D's. Got her head blowed off live on TV. Yeah, I think that's the only way to break away from the system is to get away from it. Yeah, because it's a chastisement coming on them people. And if you are anywhere around them, you're going to feel the chastisement of God. Yeah, Duck D's. So bipolar talk, I'm not mad at you, but I understand that the environment you living in, the emotions of the people you around, it affects people. What you around, it affects you. It affect the way you thinking. So I could say I understand why you think I was rooting for Trump. See, like I say, what you supposed to take from that, because you ate the meat and the bones. What you supposed to take for that, okay, Kutty, if I can get Trump, someone in the White House attention and get this ambassador job, trying the impossible. So I can help better the situation in Burkina Faso and help my people in America. You took that as me rooting for Trump. You that lets me know bipolar talk TV, the bipolar part. Yeah, I believe that. And you might be an easy black man to manipulate. But I understand what you coming from. If I was emotional and surrounded by emotional people, I would probably look at it the same way you looking at it. But I'm not surrounded by emotional people. And I'm not in a messed up, wicked environment of America. I guess that's why they say, well, no, I ain't watch what you say. Say what you say, keep it real. But yeah, you right, bipolar. My lives don't lie. Anybody can go back and watch them. But the key word when you watching, pay attention. Oh, I don't feel no way about him. He not doing nothing unexpected. Yeah, I don't feel no way about him. He not doing nothing unexpected. One thing I can say, if Kamala would have been in office, man, shit, America probably be wiped off the map right now. Yeah, I don't feel no type of way. He ain't shocked me or surprised me. Yeah, he ain't shocked me or surprised me. He don't look like me. Yeah, he ain't shit. You know who I'm rocking with? eBay, eBay. Now the only thing about eBay is I think having access and control of all this wealth, if it was gonna get to him, I think it would have got to him already. So I think he's a righteous individual. See, when you dealing with non-melanated people, you got to just sit back and watch. You don't know what's gonna happen. One day they may feel like this, the next day they may feel like this. Shit, you don't know. That's why I always said we gotta sit back and watch, y'all. We don't know what Trump gonna do. Big salute, Will. Oh yeah, we could talk about Lil Timmy on the other channel. Big salute, Will. Yeah, see people like that. Yeah, but we'll talk about. Yeah, we could talk about Lil Timmy on the other channel. Nah, you good, Will. Yeah, you good. Oh yeah, I criticize him. It's just it shit. He was a better wicked option than somebody that was raised to infiltrate the black community. Like I say, we got to sit back and watch and see. We don't know what them people gonna do. Like I just said, the news that people are getting now, to America's a day or two behind all the news. Man, but let me see. Do they got the live? Yeah, see, they ain't even put no new news up yet. Cause one thing I can tell y'all right now, it's shit. It's going down over there right now. They still shooting stuff at each other. But yeah, I criticize anybody. I just speak my opinion. Like I say, I'm on the outside of the slave plantation looking in. That's what make me a little different too. you know. But people got to break away from that wicked environment, man. It'll mess your judgment up. Hold on, let me go piss, y'all. Go piss and give me something to drink. Talk to me. Check y'all hit that subscribe button as y'all coming on in. One thing I can tell y'all, when it come to government and politics, one thing America does need, government reform. The whole government need to be reformed. Yeah, the whole government need to be reformed. What up though, Armstrong? Yep. So think about that, y'all. Government reform. Matter of fact, I think the next live I'm gonna talk about that. Is government reform? Would government reform be good for business? I think so. Because Democrats and Republicans been running the country since our peoples was slaves. Nothing has changed in America. Only thing that's changed in America is slavery went from physical to mental. Let me say that again. The only thing that has changed since America has been founded is slavery has went from physical to mental. Let me say that one more time. The only thing that has changed in America since the founding is slavery has went from physical to mental. And with that being said, y'all, break the mental slavery chains. That'll be great for business. Instead of choosing which slave master you want, whether they black, white, the Democrats come from the Confederate States, the Republicans come from the Union. Remember that. Salute to my chat, man. Salute to everybody that tuned in, tapped in. Once again, my chat went hard. My chat was lit. But my chat was all up in there. Beep. Salute, chat. Man, I love y'all, man. Keep y'all head on the swivel. Pray up to stay up. Remember that, y'all. Pray up to stay up. I love y'all, chat. Hey, y'all stay tuned. We'll be back tomorrow around the same time. I think that's what tomorrow live gonna be. And y'all think about it. So y'all come talk to me. Would government reform be good for business in America? Think about that. Y'all Google what government reform is. I think we talked about that the other day, but yeah, we need to talk about that again. Love y'all, chat. Salute.